What's up, guys? It's been a while, probably about, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe two. Uh, in that time, I have bought a house, finally got myself a garage. It's kind of a mess right now, but my girlfriend and I have just been trying to get by. I would like to have made more videos over that time period, but honestly, I haven't had anything I thought was worth to make videos about, which I've done a lot here at the house, and I probably could have done some stuff here, but just didn't think about it. This house I bought came with this really cool garage. I bought this house from a friend of mine. It was his dad's, and he was really into cars, really into trucks, really into anything. I mean, I'm I feel like I'm kind of the same way. Um, I've got my C10 here. It's still here. I bought a 83 box Chevy Caprice. I've got some plans for it. It's not the normal plans as somebody would have for a Caprice, but I think it could be cool in the end. I've still got my 2011 Silverado. I daily drive it. I've got a Nissan Frontier. That was my dad's. He gotten in a wreck in it, and they totaled it, but it could still drive. I've been kind of fixing it back up. Probably could have made some videos on it. I've also got a uh, Dodge Dakota. That was my dad's too, and I was gonna make it into a off-road kind of build. Kind of go. We live in Tennessee, and one of the places around here to go off-roading is Land Between the Lakes. It's kind of close to where we live, and a bunch of my friends go out there a lot. They have razors and stuff, and I know it's kind of not the same thing, but I figured we could build that to um, go out, have a little fun in, and just kind of get the family out and just go and do something. It's hard to go and do things now because of life, but if we could build something to go out and have fun, then I think it could be all right. Um, my C10 here, it was bagged. I have um, since pulled all that off. It's back to the factory-ish front end, so it's pulled all the bags off. It has like basically a stock front end back under it. It's got drop spindles, the same ones it had on it, and it's got drop springs. I've pulled the motor out, and I'm gonna regasket some stuff on it to try and make it a little bit better. I've got new headers for it. I've bought a bunch of stuff for it to try and make it better. The back, bought some coilovers for it, and it still has the 4-link setup with the Watts link, and I'm gonna leave it. I may leave the bags on it, but kind of have them as just a helper, and then mount the coilovers on the back so it can handle a little bit better. I don't know what I want to do with the truck. I've always wanted to just drive it, as I said in my last video, but it had not been in a way to where it could be driven and be enjoyed. I did enjoy it. It was bagged for a long time. I wish it was still bagged. I mean, everything's reversible, obviously. I've pulled it back off, but um, in the later years, I could bag it again. It's, it could still be cool. It's gonna be cool now, but it could still be cool. Um, my Caprice, um, I can post pictures of it on here. It I bought it from a friend of mine. Um, he he's got a Chevelle, uh, 70 Chevelle, I believe, convertible. It's got a big block in it. I work at a shop and we do LS swaps and LT swaps and stuff like that, and a lot of suspension work and anything late model GM, kind of early GM, small block stuff, just whatever. Mostly GM vehicles, but if you have something that you want to put a LS or LT in, we do it. Anyways, I put the Holly sniper kit on the car. Had a 396 big block, and he had a turbo 400 in it. We pulled the 400 out and swapped a 4L80 into it just to try and make it a little bit better of a driver. The car ran great, drove great, but he wanted to be able to go on the interstate and just enjoy the car a little bit better. But I had helped him do some stuff at his house on the car and just kind of came over there. He gave me some speaker boxes and stuff like that. We're walking around the back of the house, and he had the car there, the car that I bought, and I had to have it, so I bought it. It's nothing special. It's just a plain box Chevy, but I've had an envision for a while now to build a pre-runner, and I kind of wanted to do that with my 2011 Silverado. It's a crew cab. It's 11, so it's got the 6-speed, and it has an LC9 in it, so it's a all aluminum block 5.3. But besides the point, I thought it was going to be too much to do on that, like cost wise. So, and I drive it every day, and I can't really have it down. So, I've always watched Fast and Furious. I'm always on Instagram. There's been a few people who've done some stuff to cars before that it's not very common, but I want to build a pre-runner out of the Caprice. Uh, it's a 4-door. I think it'd be cool. We could all get in it, me and the family, and just go mob around. I mean, there's nowhere around here to go really do that, but we could go up north. I've got some friends in Michigan that go to the sand, and it wouldn't be anything to go out to Moab or anything like that, just to go have fun. Um, it's going to be a big project. It's going to be more than the C10 has, but I would like to get the ball rolling on it sometime this year. Hopefully, I've got a few people on board who said they would help me with it. So if I can get my side of things going on it, then we could get the ball rolling. It'd be pretty cool. I've always thought it'd be pretty cool. I've watched, like I said, the Fast and Furious stuff, and they had the Dom's Charger on, I think, Fast 7 that had the long travel kit. It had the generals on it, and it just looked sick. I've always wanted to do the spare tires in the back, just in the trunk, just sitting straight up. I always thought that was cool. There's a YouTuber on here by the Craig 909 who's got a town car who did it to it. He just did something really simple on his car, but I may do something simple at first, but you know, it always snowballs into doing something more extravagant in the end. I want to do some 80s, 90s paint scheme on it, maybe NASCAR. I don't know yet. Maybe some old Baja inspired stuff to try and kind of just fit the era and fit the car. Whatever comes into my mind at that time. My Frontier, it's just a little 2-wheel drive truck. I've had thoughts of lowering it. I've had thoughts of lifting it. I've had thoughts of kind of doing like a little mild pre-runner build on it. I've gotten some stuff for it and kind of put it together a little bit, back together is more than what it was, and it just became a little good little daily driver over my Silverado I've got. My Silverado's fine, but uh, as everyone knows, 07 to 13 trucks, the cam and lifters usually go out in them, and I was lucky enough to have mine for about a year and a half before the lifters went down. So, um, while you're already there, you might as well do something. So, we installed a big camshaft. It's got headers, and that's basically it. I've had it lifted. I had some methods on it at one time that I wish I never would have gotten rid of, but you know how that goes. You get bored of something, you switch it up. And um, now it's just has a leveling kit on it and some 35s, not something simple, some old. It actually has older Z71 Tahoe, like round body wheels on it, just because that's what I had laying around. Honestly, since I bought this house, it's been kind of hard to make everything work, but we've been doing it. Luckily, with my dad, he's very pushy on doing things, even if I don't want to do it, and he has helped me a whole lot since I bought this house and doing things in here. When I bought it, it had some fluorescent lights up, and they kind of worked, kind of didn't work. So we pulled them out and put these LED lights up in here, and it would get hot because there's no insulation in the ceiling. So we put this fan up above me, and last weekend we started trying to insulate the shop, or at least the ceiling, because it's a block building, so it's going to be hot and it's going to be cold. Hopefully, with our efforts of trying to do what we're doing over here, we can at least get it back down, get it cool, get it hot. I mean, you know how I've got a heater in here, it's gas. I need to get it back working. I've got some friends who said they'd come over and we could look at it, and hopefully we can do that soon, because I'd like to be out here doing more things and hopefully making videos, and just I do a lot. I do a lot to my vehicles. I've always tried to. That's always interested me, and a lot more than anything else, honestly. But um, I'm into just about everything. Uh, Old, new. I mean, obviously, I've got a lot of vehicles here now, but um, anyways, back to my dad. We've taken a lot of stuff down in here. There used to be a kind of false wall in the middle of the shop. There's still a little bit of resemblance from it from right here. We pulled it down last weekend to try and just make the shop look a little bit more bigger. The shop's pretty big now. I mean, if I didn't have all this junk in here, you could probably fit at least 5 vehicles in here. So there's actually on the other side of the wall behind you, there's another garage, and that's where I actually have a bunch of junk right now, as everywhere else in here. But I want to put a ceiling in there too and add some lights, and then that's where my C10's eventually going to end up after I get it back going on the road and whatnot, because it'll be fine in there and it'll have its own spot. Not that it needs one, but It'd just be better to put it in there. Not worry about something hitting it or anything else whatsoever. But um, my dad and I, there's not a bunch of space in here to try and put things. There was some shelves in here when I moved in that the previous owner had put up. They've helped. I ended up taking some of those down. We actually built a loft. It's above you here. In the ceiling, and we added a bathroom in. They were fortunate enough that they, when they poured the floor in the shop, that they were going to put a bathroom in here. So we've started kind of doing that. It's over here. Um, we've got the wall up and added the electrical in there. We set the ring down for the toilet. We've got a toilet. We haven't had the time to keep going on that. We were gonna start on this today, but being New Year's, I didn't wake up till late, so my dad ended up going and doing something with my mom. But that's just how it goes. But yeah, we I'm fortunate enough to have my dad and have him help me way more than he probably should, but I'm happy to have him. Um, uh, the C10 hopefully is my next endeavor. It's really not that far off. I don't have a plug in here for a welder. I've kind of got some stuff here for that, but it's just been kind of on the back burner, and I don't have a welder myself, so I can use someone else's, but it's just, I've got so much else going on in here that it's been hard to kind of keep going on certain projects. I've been working on some people's stuff here too. There's a white box Chevy behind me on 28s. It's LS swapped. It was already done. The guy bought it like that, but he put the wheels on it and wanted the back to sit a little bit lower than what it had been. So I've been trying to figure out how to tuck 28s in the back of a box Chevy, which is harder than it sounds, but we've kind of gotten it down a little bit more than what it was. He's wanting to go a little bit more down, so I'm gonna see if I can put a little bit more thinking into it. My phone ran out of storage, so I had to delete some stuff. But the box Chevy, we're just trying to get it down a little bit more in the back. He wants to tuck a lot. It's got a big system in it, so it makes it kind of hard to judge how you need to have it because there's more weight in it than it usually would have. I've messed with a few of these cars before, and I haven't had one on 28s. I've always been on 26s, and there's a lot that goes into it. Going into the other cars, it wasn't that bad or wasn't that hard, but the 28s have made it a big change. But I've been doing a little bit more stuff here than I could have made a bunch of videos on that stuff too, but it's not my vehicles, and I guess that doesn't matter. But it may, who knows? But yeah. The house, we bought it. We've done a bunch of stuff in it. Could have made some videos on that too, but I don't know if I want to show my house or not on here. It's kind of weird, but the shop, that is, I mean, y'all see it. This is my first garage I've had besides a rental house, 2-car I had, and I'm spoiled because of all the other shops I've worked in, and I've had a lift. I don't have a lift here yet. I don't know if my ceilings are tall enough for a normal lift, and I may have to place it weird in here to try and make it right, but I may could do one of the smaller lifts, which would be fine, but I've been spoiled on that. for about the last 10 years since I've worked in mechanic fields. But here, it's great. Growing up, we just had a gravel driveway, which a lot of people have built stuff in gravel driveways that I could have never thought had been done. I mean, the people who build dirt and build stuff in dirt floors and dirt driveways. My buddy's got a 71 Camaro that makes 1,200 horsepower, maybe more, and he started out on a dirt floor. So I work for him now, and we build race cars. We build stuff like this, simple stuff. We do it all, but I've spoiled myself here too, because now I've got somewhere to keep something inside and more of something. I didn't intend on buying another car, and having it in the way, I probably could have left it outside, but I've got this motor here is the one that goes in that. I was going to put it in the car, my Caprice, but I'm not doing that now. I'd rather just go ahead and find a 6-liter and a 480 and put in it and build it to be strong for what I want to do with the car. My C10, it had a 400 in it with the 5.3. I've bought a 4L60 for it. I'm not a big 4L60 fan, but I would rather just make this truck into more of a driver now and not beat the crap out of it like I always have. I know it's going to happen. I'm not going to say it's not. So if it breaks some more, I mean, that's always going to happen. So I did get an LS3 from a guy. It's sitting right here. It was in his 350Z drift car. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think the valve dropped, or the valve broke in the head. It came with a set of ported LSA heads. It's not that bad. I talked to the machine shop and they can fix it. So when the time comes of me actually needing the LS3, I would like to put it in my C10 and bolt a blower on it. It may go in my 2011 Silverado too. I don't know yet. There's nothing wrong with the truck, my red truck, my Silverado, and I drive it every day. We actually just drove down to the Christmas tree drags in Florida for the Cletus event, and drove down there fine. It's been fine. The truck's got like 270 on it now. I think I got it with 180, and I've had it for about 3 years probably. And we've driven all over the place, Florida a bunch of times, and whatever, but that's besides the point. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got too much stuff. I feel like I've bit off more than I can chew, especially with buying the house and buying the Caprice and getting my dad's Frontier and getting the Dakota from him as well. I'm going to straight axle swap it, and I've got another 5.3. The one on the stand right there is actually the one for it, but I'm not going to do anything crazy with it. I may do a little small cam in it just to get a little bit more power. It really doesn't need it. It's just going to be kind of a fun crawler, something simple. I mean, I bought some square body axles, corporate 10 bolt. I know it's not the strongest thing in the world, but I don't want anything crazy. It's still going to be leaf sprung in the front. I'm going to have to figure out how to mount a gearbox and then go from there. I've got an NV40 or 3500 for it that I got, and I'm going to do a MP205 transfer case, I believe is what I have. I have it torn apart right now to try and rebuild it, so maybe that'll get a video. I don't know. Everything here has its place. A bunch of people have told me to get rid of some stuff, but I've acquired these and gotten these, and stuff I've wanted, stuff I didn't think I'd want, but I've came into getting them and been happy that I've gotten them. The Dakota was actually besides the C10 when I was like 10, the Dakota was the first thing I'd ever driven. So there's not really a whole lot of sentimental value there, but it's just cool to say that was the first thing I drove. The Frontier, it was my dad's. He, like I said, got in a wreck in it, and they totaled it. But I drove it for about 3 months this year, and I pulled it apart to try and fix some of the stuff on it that from the wreck. It needed a fender. It didn't need the headlights cleaned. I had the headlights cleaned. My buddy Jordan, he does a lot of my paint work. He's done a lot of paint work for everybody around Middle Tennessee, and he and I have actually kind of done some stuff here too, pulling trucks apart, some cars apart, and pulling all the plastics off, painting them. Anyways, that's another point. The Frontier, I just fixed some stuff on it. My girlfriend's actually driving right now. I haven't driven it. I put some Bilstein struts off a Pro 4X on it, like a I don't know what year it is, brand new truck. I think it had like 200 miles on them. I got them for free and put them on there. Raised it back up. I think it raised it up another inch over factory, but that truck's got 280 on it, and it's seen a lot of mileage, obviously, and the front struts were sagging on it so bad that it was wearing the tires out. But I put those on. I bought a leveling kit for it and failed to realize that the leveling kit won't go on with what I've got currently. So I'm going to have to either buy some control arms for it or buy a extended ball joint, which is probably what I'm going to buy because it's going to be cheaper. I don't really want to throw a bunch of money at it. I'd rather just make a cool little beater. And if I have to go get something and I don't feel like going to get in my red truck and driving it somewhere and doing that, then I can just have that, take the trash off, stuff like that. Simple little stuff. Maybe going to get parts, going to the junkyard, something like that. I don't know what I want to do with my red truck. One day I want to lift it, the next I want to lower it. I had it stock height. I pulled the blocks and put some drop shackles on it to try and level it out. And it was like that for most of the year this year. And I probably should have left it like that because it's easier to get into. It's on 35s now and like a 3.5-inch leveling kit. So it's easy for me to jump into. My girlfriend, it's hard for her. I want to get some amp steps, but I'm not paying for amp steps. They cost too much. But yeah, hopefully this video is not too all over the place. I feel like it is, but if anyone has cared to wonder why I haven't posted anything through the last year, maybe year and a half, this is why. I mean, we bought a house, and it's just been hard to try and do anything else since we bought the house, and we're making it. I somehow keep acquiring parts, obviously I acquired another vehicle, or 2 vehicles, and still getting parts somehow. I don't know. I make it work. But yeah, hopefully I can do a little bit more this year. I wasn't going to make a video. I've been wanting to make a video for a while now, and I was just sitting on the couch and I was like, if I don't do this now, then I won't do it ever. So I pushed myself to come out here and actually do this today. I'm not one for talking, but getting better at it. It's hard. I've never been really one to talk, so we can hopefully go through this next year and get some stuff going and hopefully get the C10 back on the road. I'm gunning for LS Fest this year. I actually missed last year. It's the only year I've ever missed since I've been going since like 2015. So it really made me think about some things. I know that's not a huge event. It's kind of a huge event, but it's not really in the grand scheme of things. But I don't want to miss it. There's a lot of opportunity there. There's a lot of opportunity there to show what I can build, what I have. I would like to take the Caprice there this year too, but I know that's going to be a long project in itself. So I may do something simple on it, but I really don't want to waste a bunch of money and throw some stuff at it and then take it back off and then have no use for it. So it's either I'm going to go straight at it and do what I want to do, or it's going to sit over there in the corner till I get to that point. So hopefully I can get the C10 going soon. That's on the list over there on the goals of things I want to do, and hopefully it happens sooner than later. But I'm going to try and get some equipment so I can set up my phone or maybe get a camera and set it up to where I can put it up and y'all can watch as I build my stuff back. I don't know why I took it apart, but I've always tried to make it a point in my head that whenever I take something apart, it is going to be better when I put it back together. So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. Hopefully this year we can achieve more, and hopefully this year we can go to more things and meet new people and just have fun, because that's what this is about, right? I'm one to like to have fun. So thank you guys. Hopefully we can have some more videos soon. Thanks. Bye.